Attempted to sway Pops' allegiance, or at least to lie about it. Didn't work because Pops is a big jerk, big jerk face. And now Doran jumped down.
Start over.
Oh no!
No.
Are we starting over right now? Are we already live? Hi!
It was something with streaming.
Something. Well, here we go. Oh. Well,
No audio?
there wasn't any audio.
Oh.
You guys missed all of it. All of the
I
shenanigans.
have to introduce myself.
You're
all
gonna
over
have to
again.
introduce-
I'm not doing the same bit all over again. Hi, I'm the loneliest wolf by choice, also known as Will, and I am playing Ripper Tone, the greatest of all rat kings. I'm a king now.
My name is Mason. I play Orlorg and Mystic Sheeran.
Hi, my name is Tristan, and I play. What?
Just the depression in your voice.
Hi.
I play Doran, the ever infuriated Dragon
There you
King.
go. There you go. You
Yeah.
found one.
So we'll start over again, and you need a different word for anger.
Every
You guys
time.
didn't hear the first one, but there's the second one we've heard now.
Yeah. I'm David, and I play Owen Greenhills.
And this is above the law. And where we last left off, we had gone and seen that Pops' lair is actually a giant ship, and all of you have jumped into it to try to stop all of the war that's happening. You have the giant fleet vessel that is flying in, and there's grenades and bombs and explosions and lasers and all that stuff. There's other smaller ships flying around. Eric is piloting Aware at the moment, and that's
Aware is piloting Aware, and
Eric
Eric
thinks-
is not touching any of the controls like the good child I told him to be.
So Eric is piloting Aware. He very quickly started piloting Aware, and all of that's happening. So where we last left off exactly, you all had managed to meet back up on the top layer of the ship. The guards are under the impression that you were on their side. And so you see this chaos is kind of unfolding in front of you. There's lots of people running around that seem to be trying to arm these tanks and like get them going. All of Pops' collection. And it looks like some of these tanks may have been modified at some point because it looks like a few of them might be able to fly.
I see.
That's not good.
And it looks like they're mobilizing in order to fly these
So-
tanks.
I'm trying to remember where I was at.
Were they? Did they join us on the ship
So
yet? I thought
we
they were
were about
flying
to
over
jump
us.
off.
Yeah.
We're about
Like-
to jump to the shield.
I thought you guys had jumped off already.
No,
It was
we were
just-
about to roll for that.
It was
but-
just,
Oh,
It was Doran who
you're
jumped
right,
off and
because
everything.
that's right. I know
Doran's
you
with
jumped
me,
up.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here comes.
yeah,
too.
we jumped off.
You did it.
Like
You
Mighty
made it.
Mouse flew
You
us.
just, here I come. No, you no. We'll just whatever. It's fine. You make it. You
All right.
lived. You
Okay.
lived. You lived. You lived.
Yeah, I did.
Sweet.
You lived. You're here. Everybody's here. It's
All right.
easier when everybody's here.
Don't ask how we did it, but we landed right beside you guys.
It's just here we are.
How many soldiers are with us?
You had 5 soldiers that were with you.
All right.
Are we within line of sight of other soldiers, I imagine?
Yes, but they're not necessarily looking at you. They're all busy kind of like running around.
Do I remember where they stored, like, do I know or remember where they stored the ammunition? Like, because it seems like they're loading them right now, right?
Yes, they're loading them now. I don't believe you ever saw where the ammunition was being loaded. But if you roll a perception for me, I will say you can watch the men.
12.
12. They're coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
There's so many running in different directions, it's hard to discern where they're all coming from. I'll say, in the very least, you can assume that there's more than one ammunition room.
Oh.
At least.
So,
These are my friends here. Now that we're all working for Pops,
Yes.
we can all assist together. Now that we've gotten the other group fully on board, just in case, it'd be helpful if you could escort us to the ammunition loading bay.
Well, of course, why not?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Chop, chop.
And so the soldiers start to kind of guide you.
Sure.
They split off eventually to where there's 2 of them with you, and the other 3 go off to assist with other
Okay.
shenanigans. And the 2 lead you to one of the rooms. Now you see that there is a big, like, it's like a big screen essentially that people are passing the ammunition through, and it seems like it's keeping account through passing through this screen, how much ammunition is coming through,
Okay.
like a space monitor.
How many people are in this room?
So there are 6 people in this room total. 3 people that are moving things, 2 that are kind of like asking, like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Here, we'll pass."
Are there any
things to you."
alarms or anything that we can see, like like things that you'd hit on the wall or something?
Yes, there's a big giant red one just
Okay.
like by the door, and there's also other alarms on the inside where the people are passing ammunition through.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Does this sort of barrier seem like physical in any way, or just monitoring the?
It is just monitoring that. They are able to pass
Is
their
it-
hands through it. So, and then so occasionally, like an arm comes through.
Do I also see like? Is all the ammunition like stored up in a similar area? Is it coming through like on a conveyor belt? How's it being?
So the room essentially is laid out with just kind of the ammunition out. It's just out in its specific, like it's kind of like shelves that have like little labels on them. It has like someone had like a little
Bullets.
bullets.
Bigger bullets.
Yeah. So
Grenades.
everything is sorted and labeled, and you see them kind
Here's
of
your
like
energy
driven.
packs. Here's
Yeah.
your 50 cals.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And so
do this to Orglorg, like telepathically communicate with me.
yeah, Owen, what's up?
All right, ask Rip if he can break into that alarm system and set off every alarm in every ammo room on the ship.
Oh, okay. I'll be sure to tell him that. Okay.
All right.
Ring, 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 ring.
The number you have connected is disconnected. Yeah. What's up?
So, Rip, we noticed there are alarms in here. Do you think you could set them all off in every ammunition room?
Do you think you think I can set? Yes, I can set them off.
oh.
I just haven't. I've been trying to look for a nice
Opening?
port or something I can
Oh.
link to. Maybe they got like some open Wi-Fi or something. And I'm gonna try to
Open Wi-Fi.
and shit. And I'm gonna,
oh look, it's open.
I'm gonna try to see if I can.
So no, the ship's Wi-Fi is not open.
Can I hack it?
Yes.
While he's doing that, I'm going to contact him.
I have some rather interesting party poppers for our friends here. I think they would work well with what they have in that room.
Let's see if we can get them to. Let's see if we can set off the alarms first, because we won't draw everyone directly to us when we start setting something off. Then, if every alarm is going off at the same time, they won't know where to send their forces.
Fair enough.
15.
15. So you're having difficulty. And you feel like at first you were very close to getting the code. You've got like one of those code cracker things. It's like, it's like making up password for you.
Trying to brute force it.
And just brute force your way in. But as you're doing so, you notice a familiar looking type of code start scrolling at you, which is of course the chaos runes start showing up.
I'm going
Let's
to
see.
try to stop that from
So
happening.
stop that. You see
Yeah.
those coming.
And then I'm going to take my pad, put my pad away, pull out
Bojo's
Bojo's pad, and then I'm just gonna be like, all right, let's
So
try
you
this
pull out
again.
Bojo's pad, and you get a monitor. The screen on your monitor just essentially turns into a following statement that just says like, "Hello, Rip, it's me,
Who is you?
Church."
Hey, buddy.
Hey!
I'm gonna go to one of the soldiers and be like, "Soldier, give me your communicator."
And he's like, "Why?"
Because I had to give mine up to someone else outside, and I need one to communicate with Pops.
No, but I have to. It has like a serial number. It's like signed out to me.
I'll
can't.
sign it back in for you. God, you're a nerd. Give me the stupid communicator.
Okay. I'm gonna get in trouble. They're gonna yell at me.
All right, now go report back to where you're supposed to be.
He's like, okay.
All
Don't
right,
break
then,
it. I don't have enough money for it.
I'm going to shoot Tinsel a message, being like, "Is there any luck with that computer? I put my communicator in. This is Owen."
Okay, so yeah, she replies to you pretty quickly, and she says, "So it's an older system that I've seemed to have gotten in contact with here. I may be able to alter some of the inner barriers and walls and things from inside here, but I'm gonna have a hard time with it. So you'll need to tell me pretty ahead of time what you need me to do with this thing, because it's very slow and it doesn't like to run." A lot of the info I'm finding is old stuff. It seems like half of it has been taken over by Church at some point also.
Can I see what ammo room we're in? Is like a number or something somewhere?
Yeah, it's like gate A or something.
Can you harden the force field in our location so that anyone reaching through it at that particular second gets basically sliced in half?
And you just get an emoticon back that's just like,
Do it.
so okay. So you did that. What are you doing, Doran? Are you just
I have no idea.
enjoying?
I'm like, what I'd really like to be doing is planting explosives, but I have a feeling I shouldn't be doing that right now.
So are you two gonna do anything else? So you're still talking to Church. Church.
I'm talking to Choich.
So Church asks, how long do you plan on staying here?
Planning on going after I blow this place up.
And you just get the I can't let you do that, Rip.
No, you can always come with sad face emoji.
You get one back that's just like an angry eyebrows. It's just,
Don't be like that.
What are you nerds doing?
I'm waiting on him.
Looking at memes.
So, Church is alive. He's in, not my pad, so don't break it. He's in Bojo's pad. So you can break this one, but I really would appreciate it if you don't, because I really like this one. It's become a part of me now. So,
I could make it a part of you.
No. Like, not this. I already have, never mind.
So speaking of parts of people, around about that time, you see a light flash 3 times above the wall, the energy wall, and you see someone look up like, huh? And then just 2 arms. And you hear ah!
God! We had a malfunction!
And the guy's like, oh God! And the friend's like, ah! And they run over and he's like,
What are you waiting for? We have to shut this one down. Go, move to the next
and
location.
they're all like, oh jeez! And you see
Get this person to the infirmary.
and a bunch of people are running around screaming we can't get out, that's the only way out, ah! And the guy's just laying on the ground just rolling around ah!
Someone give him a hand.
You see one of the guards run over and pick up one of the arms and throw it at the force field and it just goes
That's not how that works.
Don't
I
you?
thought it would work, I don't know.
Don't you have an emergency shutdown?
I don't know. I haven't worked here that long. I have to find out.
Do any of you know?
No.
You have a data pad. Break into the system so we can get these people out of here.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. I'm gonna type the Church, I'm gonna need you to move out the way.
He's like, no.
I'm gonna look right, and I'm gonna pull out my pad, and I'm gonna try to hack into the system with that one.
Okay, roll your computers.
Orgloy's gonna look at everyone and be like, you guys are worthless.
They're all like, oh!
19.
19. Okay, so you managed to hop on in there into this at least section.
Okay. I'm going to shut down the thing.
Okay.
So it can.
So you shut down the
not
barrier.
chop off any more hands.
And a guy that was like trying to get through it like falls out of it. And he picks up that guy's arms and he's like, come on! And the other friend like grabs the guy who's lost his arms and they go running out of the room.
I've never seen so much incompetency. Just yes,
Rip alarms.
yes. Get right on that. And I'm gonna try to break into the other one.
Okay, so you're gonna have to break into another part of the ship. So
Oh, I have to leave here and go to another part of the ship.
you're gonna have to.
Me.
You're gonna you're gonna
Oh, I
have
have to roll again?
You're gonna have to roll again. It's a different section.
That's gonna be another 19.
Okay. No.
I have been forgetting that I have a hack directory. So it says if I attempt to hack a system and fail, immediately become aware of any countermeasures that were activated due to my failure.
Okay.
I can then select one of these countermeasures and attempt another computer's check within the same DC as the original. If I succeed at the second check, then I can prevent the countermeasures from activating.
Okay.
As if I had not attempted to access the system at all.
Okay. So you notice when you do that Church is arriving
Oh no.
to your data pad.
I'm gonna try to stop that. Come on. That's a lot better. That'll be a 29.
There you go. Yes. Yes, appropriately, yes. You see Church is just like, and you're like, no. No. You just swipe it off.
You're just like,
Get that out of here.
So everyone else ran off to go to, I guess, another ammo.
Yeah, you saw
station.
the soldiers kind of run off to another ammo station.
Now that the wall is off, what sort of goods they got in here?
Some good stuff. A lot of this room has the like ammo for the cannons on the tanks, the actual just like missiles. There are grenades, which I know you were waiting for. Yes, they are here.
Kind.
Just basic frag grenades here.
Okay.
That
How
kind of
many?
thing. There are 12.
Just
gonna-
take my backpack off, like.
Imagine it's
these.
like a big egg carton.
Yeah, you have to open it and check it. This one's cracked.
So this conveyor belt thing that is.
There's no conveyor
No,
belt.
it's not. They're just handing stuff off.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like shelves, basically shelving with
just-
labels, and they were picking stuff up. And as it went through the barrier was counting.
Okay.
I'm going to take one of the grenades, sink it up to my remote detonator, and just place it neatly in the middle of
All
where
of
I think
this.
I would hit the most.
All of this.
Like,
All right, this room's done.
Okay, Rip, have you gotten work with the alarms yet?
Yes.
I would prefer to leave before I click this.
Would you like to hit the button then?
For what?
To make the alarms go off. Don't press it too hard. You got big fingers.
You push it, and then you just hear like, "Brrr," like all the alarms. It's like loud as heck.
My ears.
Okay,
All right, let's go set this off. Yeah.
And then you hear a bunch of guards be like, "What are the alarms going off?" Like, what?
as we're running in, I'm just going like,
Okay, so you guys run away from that, and then you blow it up. I'm assuming, or are you gonna? Okay, so you push the button, and
I want to quickly telepathically tell him,
Maybe you should tell them that someone sabotaged all the ammo and they should stop looting.
That's
and then
my
as
plan.
soon as you say that, just like boom, just explosion, and then you hear like a series of smaller explosions, and then bigger explosions, and then you're just like, oh.
I'm gonna send a message to Tinsel to see if she can send me like the status of said giant ship that we're on, city ship.
Status? What kind of status?
Like it's damaged or whatnot.
It's damaged.
Yes.
So she gives you like, do you want it in like a percentage? Like, what do you want?
I want you to be able to make a picture of the ship, right?
Okay.
And I want you to show me like it in the damaged areas in like yellow or
Oh,
oranges
you
or
want like,
reds.
okay, cool.
And a percent bar at the bottom.
Okay,
Of it.
yeah, no problem. And then like,
And I want to see weaknesses and strengths.
and so like a minute later, you get like a Microsoft Paint drawing, and it has like an area that has like a little circle on it. She's like, you blew up this room, and it has like stick figures. This is like, you are here, and,
And the rest of the ship's green.
and everything else is green, pretty much.
And it's like this little tiny like.
Yeah, just
All
like
right.
beep.
So, I think we've created a pretty big distraction up here. I think we should head into the ship and either go straight to Pops, if we can get to him,
I would love that.
or alternatively, we could go and save Big Mama, who's probably running around at this point, just bursting through walls.
You just in the distance, you just hear like,
Okay.
Or
So, first question. I have a question for you. Why is Big Mama on the ship? Why is Big Mama? I mean, let me put the air quotes around Big and Mama. Why is Big Mama on the ship?
I don't like your allegations. I really don't like your allegations there. But Big Mama came with me so that I would have a reason to be meeting with Pops.
Oh, I
Big
thought you
Mama
were
was
just gonna
supposed to be
throw that out.
betraying you guys and to work with Pops,
Imagine
but
we're
Pops
probably-
didn't buy it.
We're probably saying these things in hushed voices.
I
so
imagine
that
you're not being loud,
yeah.
but you don't have to be too hushed, as there's a lot of
It's like-
screaming going on. And there's people like, oh, go.
Or
shut
we
that
could just
alarm
keep
off.
going from ammo room to ammo room, blowing them up.
Well, I don't know. Big Mama looks like
Cut
a
that
strong,
out.
independent woman, right? I think she can take care of herself, so I think we should head to Pops, right? He's the head of all this.
Cut the head
Maybe
off the
he'll have the
snake.
main controls to everything.
Okay?
I don't like snakes.
Are you really worried about Big Mama? I mean, she's like him, only like slightly smaller. About the same size, aren't you? Oh no, you're not a girl.
Hey, look, I don't like I don't like leaving allies to twist in the wind if I can avoid it. Present company excluded, of course.
Do you know where she is?
It's like,
Do you know where she is?
Not a clue.
Shouldn't know.
I mean,
And her phone number was on my phone, so.
Tencel, can you please find Big Mama?
Is there any way to track her? Does she have like a communicator or something? Do you know?
Can you give me any reports of big giant lizard person wrecking shop in a part of the ship that's not the one that's with us?
I
Traveling with a rat man, a short man, and a bug man.
Well, I can't really. I'm gonna try, but I'm running through this old system right now. I'm trying to get through this thing. I'm gonna try to get through it this way.
I'm going to
Give me the communicator.
The one I stole?
Yes.
I mean, the one I procured.
Yes. Hand it over.
The one that I'm gonna
Is
turn.
this a law thing right now? Are you
Hand it
doing a
over.
law thing right now? This is
Just give it to me.
oh, man. I stole this fair and square.
now that he's doing that, I'm gonna pull it up to my ear. I'm just gonna like start twisting through the preset channels on it,
Okay.
and waiting to see if there's any reports of someone destroying things anywhere on the.
Yeah, you hear just like. Oh my God! Don't! Everybody get out of the way! Just, like, oh, they have guns!
Report. What level are you on?
We're on the second level. There's this huge track. Okay.
I'm like, she's on the second level.
Thank you.
Pretty sure those guys are dead.
Well, Pops
That's
is,
the plan.
I think you have to go through the second level to get to the first level where Pops is anyway. So she's on the way.
Well, no,
It's the other way.
doesn't. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It goes
Yeah.
down.
Second level is 1 floor
Thing,
down.
and
Yeah.
then, yeah.
Well, you're on the surface.
So then there's like the floor start after the surface.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
all right.
So just heading over the elevator, like.
So you reach the elevator and you
I am
realize your
inconvenient.
first issue. There's a gentleman standing outside the elevator, and he also looks like he really liked to go down a level. However, the elevators are shut down because the alarms are going off somewhere. We're gonna have to take the stairs. This is stupid and I hate it. You wanna come with me?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And he's like, Why do I fear that? Why do I
What
fear
does this guy
this?
look like? Is he just
He looks like
soldier number 6572?
like a paper pusher. He doesn't look like he belongs here. He looks like one of the people that was probably keeping track of ammunition and handing it out to people, but now he can't do that.
logistics guy?
There's a problem. Yes, this is a logistics.
Yeah, let's go. No.
Pull a gun on him.
Oh,
You don't look like you belong here.
you don't either.
Yeah? Who are you?
My name's Michael.
Okay, Michael, why are you here?
Well, I was gonna go down a few
Why?
floors because I can't count ammo anymore. What does it look like?
I think you should shoot him because he's not gonna give us
Well,
any
no,
information.
don't shoot me.
Guys, what are you doing? What?
He's not gonna shoot him.
I'm
You say
confused as well.
He's obviously doesn't know anything. He's not gonna be able to give us any information or anything. So I say just shoot him.
Rip, you just want to tag along with
He's
someone.
obviously... He's a spy, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's a spy.
I'm not a spy.
We're gonna take you down to Pops
You gotta
for
execute...
questioning.
No, you gotta execute spies.
What?
I think Pops would want to interrogate him. Don't you think?
I
Does he look
suppose.
like a person who's gonna have any information for Pops?
What?
I don't think so. I think we should just shoot him.
We're going
and
to
then
the
tell
stairs
later.
right now as we're like pushing him along.
What? We just do pushing.
As we like pass over, like, found a spy, everybody. It's a spy. Take
They're
him
like,
to Pops.
you just hear someone be like, I knew it was Michael. I knew it was Michael.
Frickin' nerd, right?
Michael. With all of his head maths.
Yeah, sorry. Do I know where the stairs are?
Michael does.
Yeah, I'm gonna like get
Lead
going.
the way, nerd. And I'm
He's
poking
like,
him in the back with the gun.
So Michael leads you to a section where you see a lot of people are kind of like funneling into a lot of people similar to Michael, who look like as the barrier up top is being assaulted with shenanigans, more and more of these people are like, I'm just gonna go. And you see Michael be like, well, I can't do this any fast. We have to wait till these people get out of the way. That's a small flight of stairs. No one's really supposed to take it like this, but
Everyone, we are transporting a spy to Pops. Get out of the way or be executed summarily.
and they're all like, ah! Roll a we're gonna call it well, you're not lying.
Intimidation?
No, we
We're
are
gonna call
going
it
to,
intimidation.
we are going to injure
I was
him.
just like, you know what? You're not lying. So
Wouldn't it be a
we're-
bluff? I'm bluffing.
Yeah, I think you'd be.
Are you
I'm
though?
lying.
Would you really?
Are we really
shoot-
taking this guy to Pops? To
No.
let
No,
Pops
we're
have
not.
him?
No,
No,
we're
we're
not
not.
Okay, so it's a bluff.
No, I figured if the stairwell was empty, I was just gonna throw him down it.
That's 24.
24. So you see some people, most of them move out of the way.
Okay.
And so you have room to kind of shuffle your way through. Doran especially just is like, get out of there. Move. This stairway is very small. It's obviously made to be an emergency like stairwell. You barely fit in it. You
I would like to sleight of hand try to pickpocket one of the grenades off of
Doran. Okay.
Where this is going.
That is 26.
I do not have any possible way to perceive you doing that.
So you just
So I pickpocket the grenade.
Steven, he's just like, what are you doing back there? Nothing.
I like to think the reason you can't see him is it's behind you and you can't see your back. so you're like, where's Owen? And you don't know where he is. So does that mean you have a blind spot? I think you do.
In this cramped corridor, yeah.
I think you do. I think that means that if you're in a very specific spot,
Just one spot.
Dora can't see.
So
Nobody move it. It sees by movement. Good. I'm
I'm
very
going to-
tired. I've had a long day.
I'm gonna activate the grenade
Okay.
Like, you're like the
so that it goes off in like, what is it, 6 seconds or something typically?
A grenade, yeah.
I click it as long as it's like, well, I know I can get us moving, and I'll be like, just gotta call for Pops. He wants us now. Go, 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 go! As I drop the like I want to sleight of hand the grenade onto the ground. So,
Oh
like,
God! So no one
nobody
sees
notices
it.
that I
Oh
dropped
my
the grenade on the
God!
ground.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a 30.
Yeah. So you drop a live grenade. On the
Quickly,
ground.
quickly, quickly! Pops wants us now. No one wants to be blown up by a grenade, say, or anything.
Wait, what?
No, don't wait, no!
So you guys go running down the stairs, and then shortly afterward, you hear like a poof, and then you see viscera and gore.
that red mist sort of flows down the stairway.
Oh, gee, I wonder what happened in there. Let's go, guys.
Oh,
I'm gonna lean over to Owen and be like, do you ever wonder if those guys have families and stuff?
no. It's like a liver and a teeth. It's like a tooth.
Like,
Oh,
They're drug dealers? I don't care.
you got a good point.
Just keep going, I guess.
Yeah, just stay.
okay. So you go down the emergency stairs as quickly as possible. Doran, you're having a hard time, but you're getting there.
You have to like get them all forward. Like,
It's definitely made for like a single person. Like this stairway is made for like a.
is there like a gap in the like middle of the stairway, or is it like?
No, it's
oh.
like walls. It's made for like a handyman who's like coming up to fix something. It's not.
It's
made,
a maintenance tunnel.
Yeah, it's essentially like the maintenance
I'm still
tunnel.
wearing my handyman outfit, too.
So you're like, hey, this is where I belong. So, it's gone. It's gone
That
forever.
was a good one.
Well, that's sad.
How much further to level 2?
So eventually you get down to level 2, which is of course the offices. And you enter the offices and you see.
Slither out the door like a snake. Like,
I hate snakes. So you pop out of there. You all see that there are a series of those barriers up on this floor. And a lot of them are that like red shade of like, you can't go through this right now. And they're placed around various corridors. Now you see how they're placed though has managed to trap some people inside them who are like banging on the glass, freaking out. And you see just like, and you see a lot of soldiers are kind of running through here. And it looks like they're setting up something for like an ambush.
I'm gonna text Tinsel.
Okay.
Hey, take down the barriers in our area that we're in right now for like 3 seconds. Then bring them up for a flash. Then 3 seconds. Then bring them up for a flash. Then 3 seconds. So they just start cutting through people who don't know the timing, but we can still move freely through this area.
Okay. All right. You're gonna have to give me a few minutes to get that going, but
Okay.
I'll get it going. Just don't be standing near one of the barriers.
So guys, here's what's gonna happen. When you see the barrier flash, start counting 3 in your head. Don't be in the barrier at the end of 3.
Okay.
Or there might be 3 of you.
Oh.
I look at Doran and I'm like,
I'm going to look at like, do the edges of the barriers like have projectors? Like how are they functioning? What is
So
making,
it's essentially like projectors that are coming from the ceiling, and so it's like a solid wall that's coming
how
down.
tall is the ceiling?
Here, you're right by it, pretty much. You're right there. I mean, it's made for like human-sized people, so it's tall enough that you're not like scraping it, but you're just like right there. Because I mean, what regular hallways are like? What? I don't know how tall buildings. They're heights. Thank you. You did it. Got it in one.
I would think maybe 10 feet by 10 feet.
That's what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
So these are a little bigger than that normally, but yeah,
If I want to.
you could.
So our spy we have with us.
Yes. Who's horrified now because you exploded a bunch of people he knows.
did he notice that?
He couldn't have noticed me dropping
He saw
that
the
thing.
explosion.
Yeah.
And he assumes.
He can assume whatever he wants. There's no evidence.
Michael, you have no proof.
Yeah.
What did you do, Michael?
Yeah, it's just you, Michael. And he's like, I don't know. I don't know what happened. It was him.
I'm curious. What do you think Pops is gonna do to this one when we bring him to him?
Probably melt him.
Probably.
You see Michael's just like, oh,
Probably scoop his guts out.
Probably.
no.
What do you
So
think?
I think he's gonna torture him a long time before he does anything,
I
drastic.
feel kind of bad though, right?
Yeah.
Like I mean I know he's a spy and he deserves to die horribly, but like, you know,
Pops is like the type of person that will go after somebody's family.
yeah, it's his family that I'm worried about. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
That's very true.
You got any family, Michael?
No.
Oh well, then
Well, even better. Good.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
I was trying to help you, and he's like, oh,
Michael, give me your security clearance.
okay. He hands you a little security clearance badge. It looks like he's probably like level like 1, which is barely above what most people have.
I like to put it in my pocket. Okay. So, just waiting on
Poor
Tinsel.
So as you're waiting for Tinsel, you see the soldiers have set up a barrier, essentially, of their own, where they have like the SWAT team. Like, these soldiers are not the ones you saw before either. These are different soldiers. These ones have a lot more gear. They have like rifles. They have like weapons.
Okay.
And they are setting up this ambush where there's 3 of them that have like basically riot shields, but there's other ones that are ducked below like the cubicle walls, essentially, that are behind it. You can't really see how many they are because you're coming out like a wall, and they're like over here setting this up, and it's cubicles, so you can see over them. But they're setting this thing up, and you don't know why, but you can probably assume it's something about Big Mama.
Okay.
Looks like they're waiting for your lady friend.
Yeah, probably. Should be okay.
Can I kind of sort of get
Now
an
you
idea of
think
what
that-
that is they're setting up?
Why are we here?
They're definitely setting up like an ambush.
Like, what specifically are they using? Are they using like a barricade or like guns?
Like they have like their
Net.
own big
giant,
big
just
net.
poof, and it's just
No, they have 3 dudes with like big riot shields that are like ready, and it looks like what they're gonna try to do is get her to try to get those guys, and then the guys on the sides all have their weapons ready, and they're just
And
gonna
we can't get to them right now because the shield thing is out.
because the shields are up.
I'm going to walk over to that one. Can I just, like, rip it out of the ceiling?
So yes and no. Yes and no. You know enough about engineering that yes, it could rip this out of the wall. However, you don't know how hard that's going to be, as it's probably pretty solidly in there, as it's coming through the ceiling, but you don't know what it's connected to, and it must be connected to at least some kind of machinery up there. And you have to worry about electrocution.
Hey guys, if this shield drops, let's call those soldiers over here.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe we can tell them that we're setting up a defense in the stairwell or something.
Well, we'll tell them we have a spy.
I think they would consider the large woman a more current threat.
The large woman with guns.
Maybe. We'll see.
guns now.
Okay. So, you feel like yes, you could tear this down. But you know that there are some risks involved. You may electrocute yourself. You may not be able to do anything about it.
Plus, your character would know that I just explained that Tinsel's hacking into those systems.
There also
I'm
is that.
impatient.
Does the room have, or the access tunnel that we're in, have any like ventilation, little like shafts or something?
Yes, they're very small though.
Define small.
They're smaller than you.
No, I could have rat bones.
But
I
you're
could, like,
rats,
Squish
so-
myself into
You
like
just-
the tiniest of things.
They're probably like this big.
Okay.
Okay, that's really
I'd
small.
be like, and I'm just like, I got this, and I'm just gone. And you're like, oh. I don't like that.
You're
at
like a
all.
transformer. You're gonna make that transformer like.
But that's just all my bones
then
breaking.
slap
Are you sure you
It's
can
like,
fit?
Ah! It's just,
Ah!
oh no.
But it's just one leg. It's like,
Oh, God.
Hey, do you still have the little flying robot?
Rip, you took that from me.
You just have the one?
Just the one.
You think I could lift a grenade?
you see it do like a little flex.
He looks like he wants to.
I'm gonna open up my bag.
Why don't you set timers on them?
What you looking for?
Give that thing a grenade, have it go out, drop it somewhere random, come back, get another one. We'll cause chaos of all these explosions.
Okay, sounds. I have the control pad right here too.
So you mentioned that there's the 3 riot guys there, right?
Yeah, there's 3 riot guys, and then there's like 6 guys and like 4 guys.
So like,
So this is down the like main hall. So like there's, let me describe the whole room better. There's like a main corridor that's between where all the cubicles are. There's like the cubicles on the left and the right from there. And the riot guys are at the end of the cubicles. And it's obviously that the 3 guys are right there, and the other guys are behind where the cubicles
waiting for a
are.
weapon.
And they're waiting for someone to come out. I was like, they're waiting for someone to come out of a doorway on the other side.
How exactly is this going to help your friend that you so dearly want rescued?
Well, okay. What would you deal with first? Random explosions or single person?
Oh, I know the answer to this one. Explosions.
Yeah.
It's always
It's always
explosions.
explosions. That's the,
Yeah,
that's
he's
the
got a
correct
fair
answer.
point.
Fine, I'll give you, here's 3.
I imagine Michael's listening to us discuss all this, like, what have I gotten into?
Yeah, Michael's just like,
Oh, should I knock him out?
Oh, the spy? Yeah, probably.
Okay.
well, well,
Obliterate
Well,
this poor
So I'm
guy.
going to,
Yeah, you
just
would.
like walk straight over and go whack over the head.
yeah, you can roll it if you want.
That's 25
Yeah. That's, yeah.
and
I don't think hit him.
14.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
lethal.
you're lucky that was, yeah, you're lucky it was
Like I just
non-lethal.
backhand them across
He's
the
back
room.
and he's like, he does the spin and just
Take that, spy! And I spit on it.
spit on his corpse. Because he almost died. He didn't. Even if it's not.
You know, like, took it like a champ.
No, I don't think he's gonna be eating through anything but a straw for like a while.
Sounds like his problem.
Doesn't even care about the environment. Ugh. I spit on him again.
Okay.
All right, so give me the little thing.
Don't crush him. You
His,
have
name,
big
his
hands.
name's Jeffrey.
I just put the grenade there,
And he holds
sync it up
it.
to my detonator.
You see it. You see him like on his little face monitor, put like little eyebrows on it, and just like. Yeah.
I like your tenacity. As I put him down.
And he's like, he's got a grenade. It's almost the size of him.
I'll use my engineering kit to open the air vent so he can fly through.
Okay. Yeah. He jumps in there.
Alright. Oh,
Just have him drop it in random places through the air vents.
okay, sounds good.
Like, I would probably prop the grenades right up to all the other vents, so when they blow, the air vents go popping out and shoot explosives into the rooms.
Okay, alright, you got it.
And then
going to
I'm
need to
gonna
come
start
back one
controlling
grenade
him
at a time.
Okay.
through the air vents and try.
Could you program to automatically do it and you just leave like a bunch of grenades inside the air vent for him to pick from?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get it to.
you just set it to automatic.
So I just leave them like right outside the vent. I'm like,
And you see him go in there. He's holding the grenades, and he's like, he runs in.
Okay.
He's going.
Cancel any luck on the force fields.
Yeah, just I think just I hope you're not near one.
Nope.
Okay, and then you start seeing the force fields flash.
Quick, come over here. There's a spy we caught. We got him. Hurry.
And you see the,
And the force fields are going down. He messed with them.
now you see the soldiers look over at you, and then one of them kind of whispers to another one, and then they just kind of stay where they are.
Okay.
I think they know who we are.
Okay. Kill him.
Do I go boom now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go boom now, and you hear vents exploding all about the room. You see some people get shredded. You see some good stuff happening there. And then you also hear a distant shout that you recognize, of course. You hear, okay! As Big Mama kicks her way into the room. She has 2 other call girls, we'll say, with her. They're all in like really scantily clad dresses with guns that they've picked up. Big Mama has acquired a helmet at some point, and
probably
they
doesn't fit right.
no, but she's got it.
Like a yarmulke.
I just yeah,
On one
and
of her horns, singing on it.
she kicks the door in, and you see the SWAT guys, the other guys, kind of like
So roll
hunkering out, like,
initiative?
they're ready. So it's time to roll initiative.
All right.
That's not great, but it's not bad.
Wait, that's not right, is it? +5. Is this an old character sheet? I thought I took a feat to make my initiative much higher than that. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm
What'd you
wrong.
get?
I got
10.
10. What'd you get?
8.
8. I know your initiative goes together, so
15.
15.
I don't know what
This
you
is
got.
an old
The
ship.
guy's faster than us.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Because of the dragon.
I'm just trying to figure out what you rolled because
I got you. I got you.
He's like, I have to impress the dragon.
Old sheet with me.
I have to make sure.
I can pull it up on my phone, but I think I'm plus 10, which would be 21 initiative.
That's fast. Is that us?
No, that's Big Mama.
No. Okay. Those are the baddies. I'm guessing.
Yes,
How many of the baddies got taken out?
they didn't.
she's making her way to them.
No, I'm talking about
With the grenades,
Yeah.
they didn't get taken out.
They probably weren't
Just
near
got
the vents.
injured.
Well, here's Big Mama and her accomplices. And then that's like the corridor.
All right.
And he goes later. Okay. Well, you figured that out. So the barriers are flashing at 3-second intervals. So what I will say is that during your turn, you can freely move through a barrier since it's a 6-second round, right? You can move through a barrier without having to, well,
Do you want to make it like a reflex save or something?
I was thinking that. Probably what we'll do, is before you end your turn, it will be a reflex save to make sure you're not standing in a
Okay.
barrier.
So if you're still standing in the line, you'll get
Right,
the save. All right.
yes. So
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys,
plus 10 initiative, so 21.
21, okay.
21 for Dora.
So you guys are essentially over here.
Do you want to grab some of the blocks from this side to slide over?
No, that's gonna work. It'll be fine.
Should we use dice to represent us or something?
Yeah, that might work.
Okay, so want to do D4s? I can give D4s. Yes.
Use my D4. That's my
I
D4.
give a D4.
Up. That was great.
There we go.
Which D4?
This one for me. Where are we?
Okay, so you guys are. I'm just dropping them. You guys are right here. Now, there is barriers that are like every other square, essentially. So, in like a checkerboard pattern. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? So essentially, if you're going to pass through a barrier, at the end of your turn, you need to make a reflex save to make sure you are not standing anywhere near that barrier to crunch you, as it is a 3-second interval.
Right.
And I will do the same for the enemies, of course. This is Big Mama and her
Is there a place
her
where
crew.
the barriers stop?
The barriers are not in the center ring where there's the 2 main hallways. There is a barrier here, but it's not going to be a problem for you, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And there was not a barrier coming from where Big Mama came from.
All right. So I believe Owen's first. Let's see.
Owen is very much first.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to stealth.
Okay.
That's going to be 22.
22. Okay.
And was I successful?
No, 22. I mean, I'm sure versus all those dudes.
No, it's versus their CR.
Versus their CR, it's like plus 10, isn't it?
I think it's 10 plus their CR.
Yes.
I
Then
thought it was 20.
Maybe it's 20 plus their CR. Are they CR2 or higher?
they
All
are
of them?
some of them.
Some of them.
Most of them are CR1, I will say. But
Alright,
there's
so
a couple
then-
other scary guys.
Would I be successful in that then?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to fire at whoever looks the most scary, I guess.
So the 3 shield guys look a lot beefier than the others.
Okay.
But these dudes are just like riflemen
Okay.
in like good armor. So are these, and then these 3 are the ones that are like
I'll hit the guy straight in the center.
big
then.
chungus.
So they are flat-footed. That's going to be to attack.
To hit a regular guy, right?
Yeah. 13.
With your rifle, right? Or with your
Laser pistol. Although they get -2 to their AC.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay. And then that's going to be 1d4 plus 1d8.
Yeah,
Okay.
your sneak attack went up
Yeah.
since you reached level 3.
That's going to be 5 damage.
Okay, 5 damage. All right. So you blast him, and this makes them look over in your direction. They don't see where you are, but they saw where the pistol shot came from. So now we go to Doran.
So there's a gate right here, you said?
Yes.
I'm going to trounce over my teammates and make my way there. I'm putting myself in the center because I am a large creature.
Fair.
Let's see. How far are they? How many could I hit here with a 30-foot cone?
Well, if it's like, how far out the cone goes out? 30 feet?
30 feet.
So, I mean, I'm assuming it would just be like these 4. That's what I'm assuming. That's what it
Wouldn't
looks
he
like.
be able to direct it kind of this way and hit probably these first... Actually, we hit all of them? Hold on. No, he could maybe hit...
I'm thinking maybe this guy
Yeah, he'd hit
also.
that guy, I think.
you could maybe
Yeah.
get...
Yeah.
Sure,
Because it would be...
Yeah,
Oh,
you
well.
hit 5 of them, I think.
I'll
I
aim for
think.
that.
Close enough. Whatever.
They
Okay.
need to make a DC 14 reflex save.
1, 2. This is a good die. 2 failed, 3 passed.
All right.
I want to note that I rolled 3 19s.
Ooh. Okay, those that failed take 10 fire damage.
Now, those that failed take 10.
10 fire damage,
Okay.
and those that passed take 5.
Okay. So you do that. They're very displeased with you for doing said thing.
Right.
And which one did you shoot? Did
I
you-
said whoever was
just one of
in the
these?
center. Oh, for
So
sure.
probably like this guy.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Okay. That particular guy looks really beat up. All right. So now we go to Rip.
I turn this bad boy over here. I can move. What was it? No movement. I know it's on here somewhere. There it is. 30.
I should have been a bit more descriptive, but just saying my action was my fire breath.
I assumed.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay right there, so I'm not getting chopped. I have shock grenades, which I forgot that I had. I'm gonna take my shock grenade. I want to throw it like there, where he just
went. Okay.
That requires me to roll a, I'm guessing straight strength. I'm guessing.
It's strength to throw it.
I'm not very
I
strong.
think so.
I'm not very strong at all. Ooh, I'm
It's
not
usually not a high DC to throw a grenade, typically.
some 8.
I believe
I think
it's that's a
still.
failure.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
10 plus its
think
grenade
it's-
level,
yeah.
I believe.
I'm not very strong.
Yeah.
So I think that goes off by a certain degree.
I think you just dropped it on yourself.
Did I?
Because,
I believe there's certain rules for how the grenade misses.
let's see. Grenade misses. Grenade.
The scintillating viewership
Yeah.
of watching
Check
us
this
look
guy's
up
out.
rules.
Watch this.
Dead.
Let's look up
Rules
Starfinder.
research is just so entertaining and wonderful.
Isn't it fun? But see what we're
do
we're
this for
learning
you.
together.
Yeah.
So we're gonna teach
We
you
know the
guys.
rules, we're just actors.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is the craft.
Don't you believe it? If you look deeply into our eyes, you can tell that's the truth.
So you choose a grid intersection, essentially.
I think you're judging.
If you hit, okay, make a roll against D20 strength modifier. If you hit, deal damage to all creatures. If you miss, the grenade lands in a different grid intersection. Roll a d8 to determine a direction.
2.
That's a 2.
All right.
So if north, so
It
north.
doesn't tell you what they are.
No, it just says roll a d8 to determine direction. So I'm assuming 1 is
northeast.
north. So
Operatives, 1 would be short, 2 would be 12 o'clock on a clock position, and then 3 through 8 proceeding clockwise around the player.
So then you threw it straight ahead. So it's in this
Ah.
corner over here, right next to Doran.
Roll a d4. The result is how many squares away in that direction the weapon will land.
That's a D6.
Oh, D4? My bad. I know my dice. I played the game.
I played the dice game.
Right. God, I thought I had more D4s than that. 3. So that would be 1, 2, 3. Would you like me to roll my damage, or would you like to roll my damage?
What's the radius on it?
10 feet, I
Yeah.
think.
10 feet.
So at
And
least
it's
you'll
one-
hit. You'll hit.
You'll hit Big Red there.
Yeah. So.
I think will he hit? If it's 10 feet, he'll
It's-
hit
is that
red,
here?
and will he hit this guy too?
I think it's just gonna hit Big Red.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Just,
It's gonna hit that guy and Doran, of course.
So I'll make that save. Natural 1.
you take a hearty helping of 3 points of electric damage.
Yeah, I'm.
That's
He's
You're
gonna
gonna have some
remember.
words.
However, that also is enough to kill this man. So
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
you throw a grenade very poorly, and it still successfully killed a man. So that's pretty good.
First kill of the
Orgor.
day. I'm so sorry.
Oh
Also,
my
first
God.
a party.
Orglorg, if you have a
hurt
big
for
boom,
the-
now's the
my bad.
time.
I'm sorry.
okay. All right, so I'm going to.
You could turn this. It's
Yep.
amazing. It's this
keep on
amazing.
forgetting
It's
that.
this amazing device.
All right, and I, as well, have a frag grenade. So.
Doran is just like,
I'm gonna switch sides if this one hits me.
I'm just joking. I will not use that. So, well, what I'm going to do actually,
just every grenade from today has to hit Doran at some point.
so out of these 3, can I tell who's the most hurt? Like,
The blue guy.
This
blue
yeah,
guy?
he is.
Okay.
He is on death's door.
so I'm going to use shooting stars,
Okay.
and one of them's gonna hit this guy. 2 of them's gonna hit this guy.
Okay.
All right.
Roll them
Yeah.
d4s.
Yep. That'll be the one. All right. So.
That's actually, yeah, you're right. That
Yeah.
was the one.
So the one guy will take 4 damage.
He's dead.
Isn't it 5?
Or 5 damage, yeah, because it's plus 1.
He's still dead. He had
Then
2 hit points.
The other guy will take 6 damage.
He's dead too.
Okay.
All right.
The one guy had 2 hit points and one guy had 4. So, now
got
it is
more to
Big
go?
Mama's turn.
All right.
Big Mama rushes in. Very far. Yeah, so she's just gonna go up there. She doesn't do anything else, but she's there. And her ladies come up here and open fire on those 2
All right.
in front of them with their guns. And one of them hits, and I think the other one hit too. I mean, I'm sure the first one hit. Yes. So they open up with their pistol. Oh no, they have rifles. Yes. And they blast them with their ridiculous pistols. Okay. So you see the ladies and Big Mama rush up and get ready. Now it's their turn.
All right. Time for retaliation.
So this guy says, I don't think so. And these 2 go to attack Big Mama. Well, Big Mama should be a big square because she's also big. Because she big. And this guy comes over here. And this guy comes here. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. Doran, they're going to attack you first
All right.
with their pistols. I mean, they're not pistols, they're rifles. What is your AC?
Kinetic or energy?
Energy.
Energy is 13.
13.
Not my strongest suit.
Okay, he hits you with that. And then that one hits you as well. So you take 3 and 8. Well,
Ooh.
10.
Okay, so,
So 3 and 10.
so
I rolled a
13
1
total.
and an 8. I got the two opposites. Okay. So then they go and attack Big Mama with their melee weapons, the 3 guys in the front there. And they miss, hit, miss. So 1 hits her. She's not wearing very much armor. So she takes 10 points of damage. And then those 2 also fire at Big Mama. And they hit and they miss. So 1 fires at Big Mama for 5 more points of damage. So Big Mama gets a little beat up. Okay, now we go back to Owen.
Okay.
Throw a grenade.
Do it.
I'll give you
The sneak. That is. Because I think my stealth roll, my modifier was wrong before. Yeah. What did I just roll?
5.
5.
Sorry.
So 16. So it's going to be 21.
21. Okay, that's still successful for
Okay.
most of the guys.
All right, and then I'm going to shoot at the one who seems the most hurt.
Okay.
That's probably going to hit.
Yeah, I mean, that's a what, a 16?
It's 22.
20, yeah, that hits.
D4 plus D8 for sneak attack. Well, trick attack is what it's called in this version.
4 damage.
Okay, he's dead. He had 4 hit points. Okay. So now we go to Doran.
All right, I believe Doran will just run straight into here.
Okay. You're gonna have to pass a barrier.
But I'm not going to be there at the end of my turn.
You're not gonna
but
be
I'm
there at the
still-
end of your turn. Well, okay, yeah, you're right.
All right.
Close enough.
So I am, I'll be there, and I'm actually going to target this guy with my reach because
Okay.
of my large figure with a unarmed, punch attack. As I strike down on top of him, that is a 17 to hit versus his kinetic AC,
Yep.
and I deal 11 points of damage as I
Ding dang.
probably
That's
send
almost
his.
half his hit points. So you spin his head around. He's not dead, but you spin his head around, and he's like,
I have the cleave feature, and since I hit a target successfully, I can aim for another target with a second attack.
Okay.
Which I guess will be this one here. Whoa,
Okay.
Whoops, let me fix that.
You killed him. He's dead.
He's dead. No.
This
Okay.
one here.
Okay.
So that is 18 to hit,
Oh yeah.
and a
Oh, yeah.
total of
Their AC is 13.
11 damage.
11 damage. Okay. Well, he's almost dead too. They're both very displeased.
I'd like to state that that is my minimum damage.
Yeah. Well, they're not. They're All right. Rip.
I'm gonna shoot him because apparently grenades are bad.
Throw another grenade. I
No,
guess.
I'm not gonna do
I'm
that.
sure Doran will really
I'll
enjoy
pull out
it.
my laser pistol and I'm going to
My
shoot.
laser pistol.
I'm gonna shoot the far guy.
The big
He's
guy.
The big guy in the back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there we go. That would be a 23.
Yes.
For his energy KC. AC. What's that? KC. Good
KC.
Lord. KC. It's like.
My KD.
My words aren't working today, guys. What is it? Where is my weapon? There it is. It was one before. 3 points of damage.
Okay.
because
3 points of damage. You can give him a good little.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Pew. All right. We're
Throw
Glord.
grenades.
Okay. Let's see here. So, I'm gonna get right here. Is this guy in range of Dorn?
That
in range
guy?
Of, yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
And in range of Big Mama?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna cast command and tell him to flee.
Okay. What do I need to be?
So you need to be, let me check. You need to be 15.
Oh, what is that? It's will, right?
It's, yeah, correct, Will.
Okay. I did not make it. So he says, So you can punch the crap out of him.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh man, 11 to hit. I'm assuming
11
that
to
misses.
hit for is
Kinetic.
that kinetic. Yeah, no, not quite.
Big Mama.
Big Mama. No, I rolled a 4.
Slips out of my grasp.
Dragon people miss.
They weren't ready. They were like they were like
Yeah.
okay. So now it is Big Mama's turn. Big Mama and her ladies. And Big Mama, Doran will be proud to notice, at least in this case, Big, like, yes, represent dragon people. She cannot fire the rifle. She can't fit her finger into the gun slot. She is hitting people with the rifle.
Okay.
So she bops that man with a natural 20.
Does that mean like the rifle goes off as she slams him with
It
it?
sure does. She
She's not hitting him
blasts
with
this
she's not hitting
man
him with stock. She's hitting him with barrel.
with
and
the
it just so
whole
happens just
rifle.
blow at the same time.
And she does.
She's wielding it like a sword.
Yeah, she's got a gun blade like from Final Fantasy VIII.
She.
How dead
She-
is he? On a scale of 1 to dead.
On a scale of 1 to, like, does he have a functioning, like, organs anymore? No. She not only does she slap him to death with this rifle, she brings it, like, through his body and fires the gun through it while she's doing it. So she's like, and he is flayed.
All
I imagine she just pulls so hard on the trigger guard that it melds into the trigger and
Yeah,
sets it
and
off.
now the gun can't stop firing until she's out of ammo. And her ladies look and they're just like,
Good show, miss. Good show.
good show, madam. Okay. And the other two missed because they're so shook by what Big Mama did. Now, these two, seeing that now there is an issue, this man says, he goes to leave. This guy, how long is he commanded for? Till his turn?
Just one round until the end of his turn.
Okay. So he says, you know what though? That running thing probably wasn't a bad idea. But he's going to stay and shoot, and so is he. So all 3 of them are going to shoot.
Since he's under command until the end of his turn, doesn't he have to spend his whole
you're
turn
right.
fleeing?
So,
Yeah, but he would have spent. We did it a little premature, so he would have ran on his turn rather
Right,
than
that's-
immediately. though.
That's true.
so he's just there.
Yeah.
So the 2 that are still functioning adults. Oh no, there's 3. 'Cause
3.
there's that one there. 2 of them are going to shoot at Big Mama, and 1 of them's going to shoot at you. So what is your AC? I'm sure I hit it.
Energy AC
Yeah.
13.
Yeah. Okay. So 4 damage. And then the other 2 shoot at Big Mama, and they hit, and he misses. So 1 hit on Big Mama. She takes another 3 points of damage. She's looking a little unhappy about it. She's not on the brink of death, but she's looking a little damaged. And another guy runs the heck off somewhere. Okay, so now we are back to Owen.
Okay. I'm going to try to stealth
Okay.
for my trick attack. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen.
With a 19.
Yeah, the 18 plus 16.
So, I mean,
34.
34. Yeah.
I mean, so nobody knows.
Yeah. And now I'm going to fire at this gentleman.
Okay.
19.
19, yes. Absolutely.
Horrified at the day you're like, nope. I'm like, oh, no.
4 damage.
Oh no. 4 damage. Okay. Yeah, he's dead. He's
Another one bites the dust.
another one bites the dust.
All right, so that's my turn
It
then.
is your turn. I'm sure another one is going to bite the dust.
I'm going to.
Attack him with a Swinburne.
I'm going to give that man a swift kick in the side.
Okay.
Hopefully 14.
I think that still hits. Kinetic? Yes.
All right.
Roll higher than
Okay.
Okay.
I deal a total of, and actually that should be plus 11 now that I think about it. 14 damage.
He's not pleased. He's not dead, but he's not pleased.
All right.
Excuse me.
I'm going to,
Big Mama looks at you like,
You can cleave this one.
yeah, I'm going to move to, this is going to give this guy a reaction attack.
okay.
Kicking.
It's a cleave.
Oh, no, I specifically
I
shot.
specifically chopped the man.
14.
14, yes, that hits.
another 14 points of
Well,
damage.
he's dead, so.
Doran is a kung fu master.
I like the idea that you just went like, you were just like, and he was like, ah!
Does he use dragon style?
Just
It's okay.
just to make it a joke, he probably would. But it's like using no one laughs but me. It is my joke. Okay, Rip.
I'm going to move this way. I can. There's only that guy and that guy, right?
Yep.
How much damage is this guy taking?
None.
Okay, we'll rectify that momentarily. Hopefully. By throwing a grenade at him. No, I'm not. Wait, where was I? Was right here.
Yeah.
I'd go after the hurt guy next to Big Mama.
Yeah. You don't deal much damage.
Too much damage. You're right. When you're right, you're right. I'm gonna shoot at that guy. For a solid 16 to hit. His energy.
It does.
I see.
It sure do. Will you do
For
enough
a
damage to
solid
it?
2 points of damage.
Nope. There's a good. You still hit him.
I appreciate the effort.
You still hit him. Or
Yeah, well,
I do computers, not guns.
You have a pea shooter at this point.
or Glorg.
Probably do more damage with the Nerf gun. So
Ouch. My feelings.
so we don't see this guy anymore,
No.
correct?
He went running down a hallway.
Yikes.
He's gonna
Okay.
tell.
He's gonna tell on us.
Snitch.
Yikes. Okay. Yeah, I'll shoot at the hurt guy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be 21 to hit.
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna be 9 points of damage.
Okay, he's dead. Or Glorg is like, check this out. All right. Now, Big Mama says, okay. Comes over to bop this man. And she does not hit. But it's because she's injured. She's injured and she's tired.
Bopping it, she missed it.
Okay. 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 And then her ladies. I'm just going to keep them there.
Miss. Cute miss.
One of her ladies hits.
Yeah.
For 3 points of damage.
Boom.
And then we go to
Him.
him. You're right. The one man. The one man who's left. He goes to hit Big Mama. And he does not. No, he does not. So there's a whole lot of missing. A whole lot of good missing going on.
Not for
So,
long.
not for long. So, Owen.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm hiding like
Behind the
her
ladies.
dress there. I go to hide. That's 27.
Yes, that's enough.
And then I try to pop out like under her, like between her legs
Okay.
to fire. That's gonna be 15.
15. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay.
Get him.
She seems okay with that.
3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. He's slowly but surely. Doran.
I'm going to do as Big Dragon Man does. I'm going to run over here, and I'm going to give him a swift and very ungentle kick between the legs.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
For a total of 13 damage.
13 damage. He's not quite dead, but he's very close. You hit him so hard that his life almost left his body.
Just a ghost.
Just, he's like, no, get back. Whoa.
Where do you think you're going?
He almost died. He didn't, but he almost died.
I stare in shock as how that did not work.
He's
hurt, obviously.
You
but
see
yeah.
his face in the like. I don't know how I'm alive either.
I'm almost like,
And he's like, I don't know how I'm still here. Honestly, I'm as shocked as you are. Rip.
Shoot her. I'm gonna shoot him. I was gonna move closer and shoot him, but you know. 13.
13. That's a good face. That was like the Thor face. And then,
Which type of AC?
Yes.
Energy?
Energy.
yes.
Yeah! Let's get the boom boom. 2 points of damage.
Okay. Not quite. Come on. Or glory.
I'm just gonna throw
You
a
almost
grenade
got
in
him.
there.
Almost.
Just end it.
We're like, Don't worry, Rip. I got this. That's gonna be 17 to hit,
Yes.
and then that's going to be 7 points of
Yeah,
damage.
he's dead.
Great that like that space country bumpkin with the lever action laser rifle.
Yeah.
Like,
I got it.
get off my hands.
Get out my way.
Why would you in my house?
So Big Mama kind of like limps over to you guys, and she's like, "Okay."
You done good, girl. You done good.
How bad
you
is she
girls.
injured?
She looks like a person who would be at like a third of their hit points.
Actually, is it possible I can use my combat tracking, though I'm not in combat, to like target her to see how she's doing?
How her hit points look?
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Yeah. I
So,
don't think that's what her.
She
hit
has
points
7 hit points left.
are. Ooh. Yikes! Out of.
I mean, like,
Out of a number.
Oh, that's not
Only
good.
took 20 points of damage. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
didn't even take any.
Rip, can you find any escape pods in this area?
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull up my wonderful handy dandy notebook,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to look for.
Escape box.
You good? I saw you. You just stifled it. Good job.
I did.
You gonna hop into your tablet now?
I did. I just was like,
So, is there any?
shove that down.
Is there any?
So
Escape
there's
pods
not
here.
really escape pods here. The only way to get out from here would be to go to the top level. So
Well, that's easy. It's the way we came.
Maybe he
Only
got
way
chopped.
out.
Design.
Only way out is through the stairwell back to the top layer. But you did kind of sort of blow up all the guys there, so maybe they won't have that much trouble.
Well, my
Well, maybe he's gonna get chopped up by the gates if you're worried about the guy that's running away.
No, I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about the ladies leaving.
Oh.
I'm not worried about that.
oh,
all right, so Big Mama, we have the force fields are on a timer. Every 3 seconds, they're gonna activate and chop anyone in half who's on them. So don't be on them. Girls, 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
I've got an idea.
Do they have trouble counting?
Oh, you're right. 1/50th of a lap dance between the force fields.
you see one of the ladies be like, oh, okay, I got
Yeah,
it.
all right.
I got it. I see.
We gotta figure it out.
Like my
Okay.
favorite song, you know, like that one would be like,
Oh
okay,
God, I hate that song.
I get it. I
She
get it.
dances to Baby Shark. It's
Don't worry about
Baby
it.
shark. Oh
We're
no.
not talking about
Don't worry about what that is.
Baby
I'm
Sue
very
Shark.
sad
Baby
more
Sue
that
Star.
they don't know how to count.
Am I the only one that got hurt? Other than, I mean, her.
Pretty much, I'm
I
fine.
was
I
hurt
want to check the other ladies
that they
too.
were shooting.
The other
you
ladies
and-
are injured they've been injured
Mama.
from
That hurt my
like their
feelings.
shenanigans
Yeah.
up to here, but they're not nearly as hurt as Big Mama. It was obvious she was tanking it.
Do we want to take a little break, maybe like 10 minutes to patch ourselves up?
Yeah, and let's take some of these ID badges off these guys and their uniforms, maybe.
I like look down at these humans.
I don't think they have a size small.
But what about the guy?
Good idea.
What
The
about
only
guy who
one
ran
who would
away?
probably fit. No, not even Orgulon.
No,
None of you guys would.
we are oddly shaped.
We're all very.
Well,
This is what happens.
the girls can wear them.
Oh yeah, so they can sneak out.
But they're all sweaty.
Really? That's your hang up?
Yeah.
That's your one hang up with your profession.
Gross.
That's your hang.
It's not my sweat. Come on, you know that's also gross. Come on. You don't want to put on, if Owen took his pants off, you don't want to wear those.
In a life or death situation, I would put them
I
on.
don't believe you.
Put them on.
You don't want to.
I walk up
just like-
not wearing pants, holding my pants.
Give them to me.
There you go.
It's not life or death, so I'm not wearing them, but I will if it's a life or death situation.
You just have them.
Just take them,
Want
put them in a
those-
bag.
The pants?
Yeah.
Actually, it's kind of freeing. By the way, commando.
just out.
I'm just,
So,
I'm Porky Pigging it right now. I've got the shirt.
So,
and
ladies?
no pants.
ladies, do you like to live?
I mean,
Do you like to live?
guess
Answer the
so.
question.
that's kind of a
Put on the
compliment.
costumes,
That's kind of
go up there, act like you're soldier people, and leave.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
the
Big
Big
Mama
Mama does.
takes a pair of pants and she shoves her foot through them and it just goes.
She has the right idea.
She's got like one pants on one leg and like another pair of pants on her other leg. And she's like, okay.
Just tell me how an allergic reaction. You'll be fine.
Yeah, and
I sneezed and
What
what
about-
happened?
do the other ladies put them
I
on?
would like to point out
Yeah, they do.
all the reports of, perhaps a large dragonkin wrecking things
In a big dress.
in a big dress.
And now pants on each leg.
Does she have
Perhaps
anything
she
under
should
the
come
dress?
with us.
She's gonna definitely get hurt if she goes with us.
Yes, that's 100%.
Yeah,
Alright.
but I have a feeling she's going to get hurt if she just leaves. Or tries to.
Is she wearing anything under the dress?
She like reaches for the dress.
No, wait. Before you take that off, just answer the question first.
I don't think it would matter. She's a dragon though.
Okay.
Just Doran's like,
No.
no.
He's like, you know what? You're pretty fast. Think you could run to the escape?
Okay.
Like, okay.
Are you gonna give her directions on the nearest escape pod once she hits the top floor?
I'm gonna look at these ladies and see who looks like they might be the most
The one who was talking to you.
smart.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
I'm gonna send you directions on how to get out of here.
Actually,
Oh no.
since you go up to go talk to the two ladies,
Oh no.
I want you to roll a perception.
Perception? Mm-hmm. That will be a 24.
24. So as you're explaining to her how to get to the escape pod and all that, you notice some of her wounds don't look quite right. They're definitely real wounds, like she's been shot. But it's not like bleeding or anything, and it's not like a laser cauterized kind of wound. It's
Like an open wound that's not.
it's just kind of like an open wound, and on the inside of it looks like dried beef jerky.
Look at her. What's she look like? What's her race?
So she is a Lashunta, and that's not what they look like on the inside. That's not what they look like on the inside, right? That's not it. It looks like there's no blood or anything, and it looks like old meat.
Does he point this out or something?
I don't
I'm
know.
about
Does he?
to. I want to. Would my exocortex with combat tracking be able to pick out what exactly she is? It gives me telemetry data and like vulnerabilities and stuff like that.
That wouldn't tell you creature type. Right?
Yeah. So no.
Yeah, ladies, just stay here for a second. Want to make sure that you get out
Okay.
nice and safe.
No
I'm gonna walk
problem.
over to you guys. Guys, hold up.
What's up?
Okay.
Yeah, that one of those lovely ladies over there. It's not exactly a lovely lady. What she seems to be. She has a bunch of nicks and cuts, which is normal being in this situation. But the inside does not look like something that is what she is.
Like what?
Rip. Are you a lifist?
She has like beef jerky. Like
Do you know what an Eoxian is? Rip.
yeah, I do.
And you think they're not people, Rip?
She's not dead.
Because I'm like looking over, like,
Rip.
that's not a
That's
Rip.
not what
Rip.
that is. That's not
Rip.
what that is. That's
Rip.
what's yeah. That's
I'm ashamed to be around you. Ladies, I'm gonna walk you out because evidently there's lifists here. Let's go.
Okay.
speaky. I do speaky. Oh, he's gone.
What did it look like?
Looked like dead beef jerky, like stuff inside, like not bleeding,
Like stretchy or something?
more like not living.
Don't know what you mean.
I can
Come
always
back after
Yeah.
hearing the girls say. All right, are we going? Rip.
Did we take our 10-minute break or whatever?
Yeah, sure. It's gonna take him 10 minutes to get them out anyway.
God, I'm embarrassed by you people. Ugh.
What's? Oh, you people, huh? You
Yeah,
people.
bunch of lifists.
What did I ever say?
We're not-
Eoxians are people too.
That's not an Eoxian though.
How do you know?
Are you an Eoxian?
She's gone.
Oh yeah, he walked him out.
Maybe she identifies as a Eoxian.
I'm going to just run things over in my head. As I'm thinking about, did I ever notice anything weird about it or not really?
I want you to roll. What that even be? Trying to remember all the weird things you've noticed about these ladies.
Owen is probably a little sensitive to this topic because
'Cause
he
you
has
own the
been
shop.
sleeping with one of them for quite a while now.
Yeah. It's
And
been a couple weeks.
So with him being like, there's something not right, he's just like, what? What? Something not right with you.
I don't know,
There's
life
nothing wrong
science or
with
something?
Mary. Yeah, we'll call that life science. There's nothing wrong with Mary. She's fine.
16.
16. So like, you specifically remember one moment early on when someone asked if they had a dragonkin that worked there, and they said like, we can make that work.
Yeah, which I already thought was suspicious.
And then that happened. They have the kind of ladies here that like don't inhabit this planet, and they also conveniently have like a lot of different kinds of ladies to this planet. Like conveniently, they just happen to be having certain ladies
I
here.
think I figured it out. Shape changes.
Sure, that's it. Let's go. Can we go? Why are we worrying about this? Why are we talking about this?
Fine.
This isn't a big deal.
Shape changes.
Okay. Let's walk and talk then. As we're walking and talking.
I mean, there was a guy that escaped and ran away, so.
Yeah, this
let's
we need
just
to
hope he
we
got
need to
chopped
take
up.
care of that.
Okay.
So Owen,
Yes?
what aren't you telling us?
I'm not telling you
It doesn't matter. Let's get back to the mission.
that it doesn't matter.
We
should
can
get back to the
interrogate him
mission.
later.
That's what I was saying. That's what it was.
We can interrogate him later when we have free time.
Okay.
You have to enlist their gun. Are they gonna tell Pops?
No, we interrogate him.
Tell you're saying that because there's some oddities with my girls, that they're traitors, they just risked their beings in that room.
You're really having a hard time saying lives for that one, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Rip. That was pretty messed up.
You are
Oh,
lifeless.
come on. We're not
Maybe
supposed
not.
We're supposed to be on the same side on this stuff.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I don't.
Like I like Doris.
I wonder,
saying,
like, to an Eoxian, would zombie be like a racial slur?
yes, it's a
Probably,
racist
right?
term.
Like-
If you say zombie and then they're like,
I bet you use the Z word.
I speak Yakshian. That's like a taboo thing. You don't do
Yeah,
that. That's not
exactly.
right. I would never use that word.
Exactly.
It's not my word.
Do I know where the nearest, where the elevator is on this floor in relation to where we are?
yes, but you also know that it's probably out as the alarms are still going off. So you know you're going to have to find another hatch that will take you further down. Or you could explore the rest of the floor. Now this is like a corner of the whole circle.
Yeah, it's a big office area.
Big old office area.
The elevators, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they close, are they like flush together?
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering if he could just be like, rah,
Oh well, you could do that.
and then we just jump.
I mean, let's just go. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's just go.
So I walk over.
To the nearest elevator, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's pretty easy to find one.
As I try and pry it open.
Okay, roll your strength.
Alright.
I'm sure that's not
Use
going to be
those big
difficult.
dragon muscles.
27.
Oh yeah, so you just and now you open up to the elevator shaft. You can see that the elevator is up above you, one floor to the surface floor, and
About how high up?
so from where you are to the next floor is like 60 feet.
So are you telling me we're going down there?
Who's looking down the elevator shaft?
I would be.
I mean, I just asked.
my
So
yeah.
we're going down there, and I
So
immediately
you
look.
two see a big glossy, like yellow eyeball, kind of like looking out from somewhere near the bottom, and then you see it go and zip back in.
No, I wasn't
Alright,
there
let's
for that. I
go.
don't think. No, I was not there for that.
Well, I hope you fellas have a way down, because you don't have these.
I can
Doesn't
tell you
quite
that-
my wings.
Hey,
I can tell you there's something down there.
yeah, there's some kind of. It's looking at me.
And it just zips back in.
Got
No,
that
no, no!
cable?
Don't run. You're really scary.
was a
I'm more
giant-
scared of you than. Oh, it's gone.
Door, there's a giant eyeball down there. I don't think we should slide down this way.
If you
We
look,
should totally slide that this way and take that
I'm
thing
gonna
out.
look down the elevator shaft now.
so when you look down the elevator shaft, you can see particularly from one of the floors, it looks like these like weird meaty tendrils have sort of like grown into parts of the wall surrounding that floor. So it's like it's going around the elevator and it's kind of like branching out like veins almost, just kind of like attaching and growing into the wall.
What if, now hear me out,
We just don't go there. We go past it.
I want to see what happens. Let's take a, no. Let's listen. Take out one of my other grenades.
It's
Cook
not-
it for a second.
It's down below the floor you want to go to.
Cook it for a second. See if I can time it right. Drop it. And then see what happens to the
So
stuff.
we have detonators for.
Am I the only one who like wants to talk for things that aren't humanoid? Like, hey, buddy!
I just tried that. He like ran away.
I figured we'd get closer.
I try every language I know.
Okay.
Talking down the shaft. So I try Celestial, Common, Draconic, Eoxian, Goblin, Halfling, and I have one on here that I don't remember what it was. Something with a T.
The man of many
Triaxian.
tongues.
Triaxian.
No.
Nothing?
Nope.
Okay.
So,
He's not talking. Go ahead and shoot him with a grenade.
Like I don't care anymore.
okay, let's see. Do any of you have cables? Wires, you know.
Got these computer parts.
Why are you people so unprepared?
Hey, do you have a cable? Do you have a rope?
I'm like,
I don't even have pants, man. I'm
See,
in the breeze over here.
that is why we don't prepare like that. I prepare the computer stuff. You
forgot.
prepare the police stuff.
It's just like I like. It's a
like
good-
wrap one side around my hand, I'm like on the other. I'm like,
I mean, so
There's
there's
just Porky Pig.
That's
in it.
murder. That's
Yeah.
against
Got
the
the
law.
shirt.
I'm dressed.
I don't know what
It's
you're
fine.
talking about.
A
mean,
gentle
there's still
breeze
some-
in the air.
there's still some clothes left from the guys. We can.
I'm just gonna
Who's
like,
that?
please put these back on.
I'm gonna go back to the
Am I
bodies.
making you uncomfortable?
If I say yes, you're gonna never let me live it down. If I say no, you're never gonna let me live it down. So just take your pants.
Okay.
Put them
I
back
start to
on.
put them in my backpack.
No,
All
on
right,
the
all
body.
right, you wuss.
I'm gonna walk over to the
putting
corpses
them
of the men that we swiftly murdered.
Okay.
Do they have any titanium cables on them? So I got 50 feet of titanium cables, but it's 60 feet down to the.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You
They're
can just
not
drop the
prepared
last
for
10
that.
feet.
Can we just tie the clothes?
You realize it's an elevator shaft.
That's
it
what I
doesn't
was
have
gonna
a
say. Let's
platform.
tie their
Yeah,
clothes.
let's just tie the clothes.
Yeah.
Can't you like, glide or something?
Here, why don't we do this? I'm gonna take two clothes and then I'm just gonna.
Start tying shirts
just-
I'll start
together.
doing that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shirts and pants.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's gonna be safe.
I mean,
Or like, should I be offended that he was freaked out by my nudity, but we just have a bunch of dead guys on the floor and he's cool with that?
Oh well, I mean,
Here, take this in.
I don't know how to answer that, and I'm just gonna walk away.
hey, I'm not bothered by it. It's just distracting is all. If you want to do it any other
I
time,
understand
I'm
that.
going to-
I get that.
I was right there. I was like,
What's the nearest?
fell into that
What's the
one.
nearest thing I can?
It was like a pothole.
What's the nearest thing I can get this cable onto? My own cable on
I'm,
next to the elevator.
I'm sure that there's some kind of fixture
All right.
of some kind.
While they're busy doing that, I'm just going to. I'm going to begin repelling.
Okay, so you start repelling.
I can
You
make.
see that big eyeball comes back. You just see like, and it just like slow
I'm
blinks.
like,
It just stays there.
I'm going to.
move or I'll
Stealth?
drop one of these on you.
That is going to be 33.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna fire
Just
at
that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Can't stealth it. No, I'm kidding. Okay, yeah, it does.
I probably miss 8. Oh, it's minus 2 to its AC, but I
No,
rolled an 8.
didn't.
Okay. So I pop out of the elevator shafts and fire and just barely miss.
And when you do that, you see it go like and zip back in.
Okay. Like, watch your fire.
I'll
I'm in
keep
here
it
too.
off ya!
As I'm
I'm
sliding
gonna stealth
down,
again just in case it pops back out.
Okay.
I want to slide down to. Can I at least like reach the door with a 50-foot cable if I'm hanging from
Yeah,
it?
you can. I mean, you're huge, so.
27 to stealth.
Okay.
I'd like to try and force this door open as well.
Okay. Roll your strength, but you're gonna have disadvantage because you're above it and you're holding yourself also.
Yeah. I'm doing it with one arm.
Doing it like a hand and a foot.
18.
18. That's still enough. So it's difficult. Use your foot and like one arm, and you pry it open. You open like one half of it. The other half is still closed, but you can get in.
I'm gonna look down the shaft and see him climbing down there. Right, says he already given me like a thing. I'm pretty sure you can catch me. Says I'm trying. I'm going down, and I'm gonna be like,
As I'm still hanging on it.
and I'm gonna slow down right before I get. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
I'm going to hop into the 3rd floor. Well, the 3rd floor down, I think that is.
Which is the production.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to reach up and grab him from the shaft.
Well, thanks. Because I was really gonna ask you to do that for me because I couldn't get all the way down there.
Put it back.
No, don't do that. Don't listen to that.
I'm your inner voice. Put him back.
Right.
This place is nice. Let's see what I got over here. And I'm gonna start looking around.
In
This
the
is
production
just the
room.
same room that he was put in before, right?
No, that's the 5th floor.
Wait, I meant like before he had went there to the 5th floor. I think he was in.
Oh, he was on
floor
the
we
production
passed.
floor, yeah.
Or
Which
where are
is-
you heading down?
Can you go first?
Sure.
I need. No. Like popping my head out, like, Ogolog, you go first.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go then.
Okay.
And so I start heading down.
Okay, yeah.
Imagine him like hiding in like a potted plant. You're like, you go first. And he's a potted plant. She's like, all right. No.
I'm gonna help him
Guess I'll go first.
onto
Yeah.
this floor here, and I'm going to start climbing up through with the wire
Okay.
or with my cable. And when I'm back up, I'm like, so like get down on my knees, hop on. I need the
Potted
cable.
plant like slowly rises from
It's like
the
a-
pot. Just tears. Going down the eyes.
Finally happening.
It's finally happening.
I wish I was still not wearing pants. Climb out, climb up, grab a hold.
I need it. I like it was just like you go first, and he's like, no. But you feel the anguish, the like,
Yeah,
no.
so I'm going to untie the cable, and I'm going to use my dash and use my flight speed to get down to
Okay.
the other floor before hopefully repeating the process is
Yeah.
what my plan
Yeah, I
with
mean,
each floor.
yeah, you don't have that much trouble.
So I'll tie it up again and I'll climb down to the next one. Gotta force the door open.
Yeah.
So that's another athletics check at disadvantage.
Yes. How far down are you guys going? Are you gonna skip 3rd floor? Where are you trying to go?
I think we.
I thought
Because
we were going straight to
Pops,
Pops.
right?
Are you going straight all the way down to Pops?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
didn't see a reason why to stop
Okay.
anywhere else.
I don't know. Except for floor 5, which we'll get to. So, okay.
Our characters probably assume Tinsel's doing something with that.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So hoping.
So you make your way.
So yeah, so I head down to the
So yeah,
4th.
roll it 2 more times to get to the 5th floor, which something happens.
That is 16.
16, that's still enough.
As I force the 4th floor down, I'm like, things closer, I think. So like, staring down. So what are we gonna do about that freak?
At this point, you're starting to hear like weird like noises.
Shut up!
Does it pop its eye
Stop!
out?
And it's like, oh,
Does it pop its eye out again to look up?
Yeah,
I'm gonna look
occasionally.
at it. I'm gonna be like, hey, blink once if you can understand any of the languages that I'm saying. I'm gonna just start saying, like in different languages that I got.
okay.
And see if it blinks to understand any of that.
Oh my.
I mean, I can tell you what I think about it. I don't like it. I don't want to be near it.
Can you
Were there any-
telepathically talk to it?
I mean, it has to
Don't do that.
understand my language.
That might be dangerous. Don't put your brain in that thing.
I'm going to look around there. So now we're on the testing floor, I believe. There wasn't any plants around here, right? Like in their entrance area, like above. There were no potted plants or anything like that.
No, not
Okay,
on the
I didn't think
nasty
so.
floor.
I will.
The sticky floor
Oh, don't say that.
is sticky. Just like floor 5.
Is there anything that's like loose off the ground? Anything I could just grab?
Just a pipe. I don't know.
No, I meant like.
Just a random just pipe.
I don't know. Is there a desk here that I can pick up? Like,
Yeah, sure, there's a desk.
A pen or something.
A pen. Yeah.
Just going to grab that. I'm going to walk over to the elevator shaft. I'm just going to hold it over and wait for the thing to pop out again.
Yeah, you get like the eyeball.
Drop it
and
as soon as it
lands an
pops
eyeball,
out.
and it goes like, ah! and zips back in.
That
And you
doesn't
hear
seem
like
nice.
just like flailing from inside that room.
I might be able to seal the door if we get down there and close it.
Yeah, not a bad idea, probably. I'm like, seeing this is like, I'm like nuzzled, like up.
You're still on his
Like,
back,
yeah, like just like behind
You're
him,
in the
like,
blind
arms around-
spot.
Yeah, like,
where he can't get you.
sounds good.
The spine can't get you.
Doran. I know I said I don't want to be near that, but I can help.
How?
Kinda. I can blind him. But that kind of me transforming my body into a form of light and also possibly blinding you, maybe.
I would like not to be blinded.
I mean, you can kind of like look up and
Well, close your eyes.
I can tell you like, yep, door's right
That would
there.
be so
Something, I don't
blinding.
know.
I don't feel safe
Only
climbing an
while it's
elevator
light.
shaft.
And
Like
then
That's fair.
Only,
I can open my eyes again.
only until it's my turn.
You know, you'd think that they're rough, but the scales are so smooth right here.
You have 5 more words you can say while on my shoulders.
Well,
Any more, that will be the end of it.
I lick.
Oh, does that count as a word?
Okay.
Okay.
He's like,
I just start thrashing in attempt to get him off.
I'm
I'll
gonna try
fall off.
I'm gonna try to hack the elevator to see if I can close that door. Just that
To
door.
close that door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to try to close it when the eyeball's out.
Okay.
Oof.
So here's the thing about that. When you hack in,
Mm-hmm.
it's saying that there's a malfunction on that floor. And when you look down, you see it's because the thing has zipped its little tendrils into where the door is.
I'm gonna keep my pad in one hand, pull out my laser pistol in the other, and I'm just gonna pew 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 with some of the. That's
you
the
see
sound
that
my
they're,
gun
like-
makes because it doesn't make a lot of
They're
damage.
just like throbbing.
Oh, I'm gonna keep shooting it till
And,
it.
and like if you disconnect one, you see it just like.
Oh, I know. I've got some flash grenades.
okay.
I throw one down there, maybe make it skitter off. I close the door. I seal it.
I could just try. If you could do that and it does go away, I could just close it with this button right here.
Wait, so how close is the door?
It's like 60 feet from where you guys
Okay.
Wait,
I
I
was
need
like,
the door open
oh, wait,
because I
guys.
can't get further down with you guys.
Well, how about I go first, and when we go near it, I shut it.
Oh no! You're not going down there. What's wrong with you?
Well, I mean, I don't have to physically touch the door.
But that thing can probably reach
How-
out and grab you.
How can you close it without touching me?
I know a spell.
What's it do?
It automatically closes the door.
It spell.
Close door.
Door's closed. Closed door.
And it
Dorius Closius.
and it keeps it closed.
Yo, that'd be a good spell. Let's not lie.
It's all the way on the opposite room.
That might work.
Closius Dorius, and it's just like.
And you're like,
You're like, thank you.
So you want me
my
to
one spell.
lower the cable, throw the flashbang, you run down and close it.
I mean, I can be a flashbang myself. You don't have to waste one.
The thing is that if we want to get down to the bottom, I need to be able to hook this cable onto that floor.
I'm tight with the guys down there. We're like cool. Pretty big guy.
Okay.
Got like a bird beak. Kind of freaky looking, but
So
no, we're cool.
you know that thing down there.
So Owen, you get a message from Tinsel.
No.
You get the gist of her message, which is a garbled mess that just says, "Oh God, they're all alive."
I'm gonna look at it for a second.
What-
Tinsel says hi, guys.
That
Something
doesn't look a face of hi.
Something
Tell her
about
I said hi.
something about they're all alive. I don't know.
Did you ask her to check
It's a
on
lot
something?
of garbled.
I'm gonna look at that as this is something that I've seen before or would know that something's up.
Whatever is with that message, It's kind of interchangeable with those weird symbols that's coming in there too. And around that same time, you hear like a little crunch from somewhere, like out of that door beneath you. And then
Take my flashlight. Go.
and then you see a couple more of those tendrils kind of like flop across, and they're like draped into the elevator shaft now below you, and you see them kind of like reaching out and like gripping onto the walls.
Does it look like mass is starting to come out of the elevator besides
No.
the tent?
Just the
Or
tendrils.
does it look like it's growing?
It's yes.
Okay, you're gonna. I can't close the door if it's just keeping it open, especially with its parts out.
Call her. Go call her.
Who you call Tinsel and
Yeah.
you?
Hey, Tinsel.
Oh,
So what's alive?
it's I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Cool.
It's freaking me out though.
Freaked out.
It's freaking out Church too. Church is losing his mind. I don't know what's going on.
Church isn't
Church is already freaked out.
Church isn't letting me do what I need to do to shut this place down.
Can
Why
you
is
tell
he freaking-
Church to stop being a buzzkill?
I can't. It's all attached to this system.
It's all
That
attached
thing,
to the system.
whatever that thing is, it's alive and it's attached to the system.
I'm gonna put you on speakerphone. I'm sick of relaying this. Hold on. All right, put her on like
What?
speakerphone.
It's so Church has attached itself to that thing, and whatever it is, it's alive, and so it's
So Church is like taking.
yeah.
manifest
Church is taking control of it, of them. I don't know what it is.
Excuse me, them?
There's a bunch of them in there. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
It's like a weird bird thing. I can't figure it out.
Oh yeah, we're tight.
Okay, new plan. Instead, we're gonna blow the ship up. Just blow it up. We don't have to meet Pops. Pops is gonna be down there in his ship, and he can go down with the ship that he's the captain of.
I would still think it'd be preferable to arrest him.
He will be in cardiac arrest when the ship blows up. So
I don't
win-win.
think that's how it works.
Please, that thing's dangerous. I don't want that to get out anywhere.
An entire ship this size blowing up would be very dangerous.
Just in the middle of nowhere. We'll let all of our friends know, hey, get away from
Oh
the
yeah, the
gentleman.
radiation.
middle,
Don't
in the
worry about
sky,
it.
right above headquarters.
All right. Why don't we go to where they pilot the ship? We break orbit, right?
And then we blow it up with us inside it.
No, we
Noble
gotta escape.
sacrifice.
Wait, whoa,
No.
wait, time out. I'm okay with that idea, but the noble sacrifice part, no.
kinda
We're gonna
like my
leave.
life.
There's escape pods.
No noble sacrifice.
How do you expect to get up to the upper floors?
I mean, yeah.
Well, there won't be gravity.
We'd have to.
Look, this is the stupidest idea. I agree. But our group is built on stupid ideas. These guys pretended to be King's officers. That's real stupid.
that is
I agreed to work with the Kings who were arresting me after I was caught. Super stupid. You. Enough said.
Yeah, we're all pretty stupid.
This
No,
is our
I'm not being wrapped
lifeblood.
into this.
I mean, it was a stupid idea for me to invite an army of undead prostitutes
Whoa.
to come here and help us.
There it is. That's the thing. You told the thing. That's a secret word. You said it.
Undead is an acceptable phrase. I double checked.
Oh God. You're in love with one of
And
them.
it's so much worse than that.
We're not.
So much worse than that.
I wouldn't say what. Is it hot in here? Okay.
Owen, is there anything else we don't know about besides your under pursuits? Because you also said you were buddies with him down there.
I'm gonna look back down the shaft and see how
Okay.
far it's
You
growing.
just hear like
Is
All
it
right.
growing more?
you see lots of that like.
Look.
Oh. Is there
Meanwhile-
any coming up this way?
Oh yeah.
We're running out of time. That thing's getting really close.
All right. I may have thought about what you'd look like as like my best man, and you guys as like ushers. I'm sorry, I've known him longer. It's just
I mean,
That's good, I
that's
understand.
understandable. Yeah, of course.
Y'all been like friends forever.
right. But think, we have the biggest blowout bachelor party ever. We have like a brothel, right?
Yeah.
Mean,
That makes sense.
We're just discussing this as he's like actually focusing on the mission.
Meanwhile, in Doran's head, it's just. Dun, 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 dun,
I mean, I haven't asked her.
The elevator
I've thought
music.
about asking her.
Yeah,
I'm
just
just,
like-
I've thought about it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I mean, you do you, Owen.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not judging. I mean, I'm like,
No,
who here
I mean,
who
of course you
judges?
wouldn't
Whoa.
judge.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
Rip.
Whoa! Whoa! I
Which is
don't.
pretty
I
mean.
don't
I'm honestly
judge.
surprised you have
Looking-
him as an usher.
I
Looking-
mean, I feel like maybe
But I
we
mean, he
get,
is my best friend.
Looking
so
out
I
of
do
the
kind of want him to be
elevator
there as support.
shaft,
Yeah.
do I see it like? How far has it reached up?
So it hasn't quite reached where you guys are. It's coming very slowly, but it's creeping up just like little caterpillars of like growing.
So like 120 feet down is the bottom of the shaft.
Yes, 120 feet down is where, well, it would be Pops's entrance, the door. Yeah, the door into Pops's office.
Where's the capsule for the elevator?
It's up. It's way up.
And how is it being held?
By like
Cable.
space wires, space cables, spables.
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 So, Doran, you can
I was gonna
glide,
say spires, but there's already
That
a word
works
for
too.
spires.
More or less.
Spables.
Right? So,
Spables.
do you think if you were to jump with all of us, you'd land safely?
All of you.
I mean, you're pretty strong, right? You've shown
That's
off your
carrying
strength.
3 people.
We're small.
Technically, you know.
2 of them are small.
You're not smart.
I mean, you're
He's like a
technically
bug.
carrying just 2 people.
Tinsel, do you know where would we go to pilot the ship?
I think it's up at the top.
We have to go back up.
Well, lucky you, I can't go up.
Okay.
The gravity is too strong here for me to be able to get there.
All right. Tinsel, are you able to make the ship's afterburners blow and send us into orbit?
No, don't do that. Like,
Sorry,
yelling this phone.
we got some sort of interference. Tinsel, I take her off speakerphone.
I call
Get
her.
us into space.
I'm
Get us
calling
into
her.
space. Ignore Doran. He's trying to ruin everything.
She makes it like a group call. Hey,
Don't send us into space.
Space. It's the only way to save everyone, including yourself and Eric.
I
Send us
wouldn't
to
want-
space. Send us, send us, send us.
Howard wants to blow us all up and send nuclear fallout all across the planet.
oh God.
Can I roll?
If we get it past the point of, you know, the actual atmosphere into maybe the magnetic, wow, my brain just was like, nope, we're not gonna do that.
Magnets. How do they work?
The magnetic
Diplomacy
field.
versus him to see who convinced Tinsel.
Well, hold on now.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rip has another idea.
I have an idea.
Go ahead.
If we get it past the magnetic field, that's
There
what I
it
was
is.
looking for. Yeah, I got
Get
it.
it past the Earth magnet.
The Earth magnets with the thing
magnetosphere?
that gets past the, thing,
magnets.
the magneto.
The magnetos.
We get it past the magnetic sphere. Thank you. Then fallout wouldn't even matter at that point. Not a big
I mean, it
deal.
would be a big EMP. It'd be a gigantic EMP.
only, you know,
Probably send the whole planet back into the Stone Ages.
just for a little bit.
Like, no, like every electronic device on the planet would be ruined, including all
great.
of your
So-
electronics.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I know, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to take to stop that thing.
Also, all of our ships that are currently in combat.
Ah, that's bad. How
Yeah.
we get it farther than that?
No, how about we just go and take care of Pops?
I'm honestly still with the Pops ideas, guys. I'm gonna
Take
be,
out
if I'm gonna
Pops.
be
And what about that
honest-
thing?
And we're just gonna let Hente Nightmare down there just do
Well, I
whatever
mean,
it wants.
if we kill Pops, we'll
I
be
mean-
able to. Because Pops should have some
I
sort of main
mean-
controls and main route to everything,
I've
right?
seen where this story goes.
I would hope so.
Make sure you keep your pants.
So, so I think we should head to Pops because he could have controls to everything and the voice for
We have to
everything.
So
get past.
sorry.
How
That.
could this happen to me? I made my mistakes.
I blew up my ship.
All right.
Okay, how about this? We go down really, really fast, right? And I don't know. I can try and see.
What do you mean, really fast?
Well, I mean, just go on the cable faster. Maybe at the.
All right, let's say we go down.
Okay, yes.
Let's say we do Doran's idea. We arrest Pops. Now we have to get Pops past Tentacle Nightmare. Oh yeah, that sounds like a great plan. Let's say we do Rip's idea. We kill Pops. Now we've got dead Pops and Tentacle Nightmare. Now let's do my plan. We go up, we fly the ship into outer space,
You kill all of us.
we rig it to blow, we get in the escape pods, the ship blows.
Yeah, sure.
No
mean,
tentacle
you-
nightmare.
honestly, honestly don't need. If we're in space, you honestly don't need an escape pod for me.
Just
So
There you go. You
that'll leave
wouldn't
more
even need
room
the
for
escape
Doran.
pod. Yeah. And no tentacle
think
nightmare.
You'd think if you sent the elevator, I don't know, on a crash course and that thing was in the elevator shaft, it'd probably go smush, right?
Well, I would think if maybe like its core, if it has a core, was in it or something like that, then yeah, I was actually thinking about dropping it on it. But I don't know if it's just gonna chop off some tentacles or if it's actually gonna do some substantial damage to it.
This is ridiculous.
I could just drop it now.
Even if we get it in outer space and blow it up, but we can't escape, we've saved Eric, we've saved Tinsel, we've saved the undead prostitutes. That's a win.
Wait, but
I care about very few of those things.
don't we need to also arrest Pops to get information of the other planets? Because he said there are other planets that work with this business.
That's true. However,
So if we kill Pops, we lose that information.
we still have church.
Isn't that church like pointing down the shaft?
Yeah, but like, don't we have like a remote copy of him or something with Tinsel? I thought she
no
had
idea.
some sort of weird copy of him. Or
No,
something.
it's actual church talking to her and also being that thing and trying to stop us. So he's got mood swings going on here.
I'm gonna pull out my tablet and see if Church is still in it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna type, hey buddy.
And you get back those runes.
No. Change to like the language that I can understand.
Nope.
Are there alternate maintenance stairways on this level as well?
Yes. You don't know where, but you know that there are maintenance stairways on this level.
Or this thing might have a drive to go faster than light. We could send it adrift.
It'd be somebody else's
And
problem.
we'd be on it.
People have gotten out before.
I do not like any of this. And I'm not doing it. How about, you know what?
Or we could set it
Alright.
to go, and then we could get off the ship before it goes.
Tying the cable, beginning to repel.
Whoa! And I'm gonna jump on the cable too and slide down. Like, wait, we gotta do this together. We can't just. Oh, I just.
I'm going to drop down to the level with the.
With the beast.
Yes.
The beast! Okay.
Is it trying to grab at us?
Yes.
Stop.
So what are you...
Oh,
Stop.
our Glark.
Yeah.
We'll remember them. I have to go over the somber look on my face.
Yeah.
So here's what happens. So you two, we'll start. We'll start with the meat and potatoes of this situation first. So you two rappel down. You first. You followed, and you both get a real good look at what is going on this floor of Pops' ship. Now, you understand that as the floors have gone further down, they've gotten smaller. So like the top floor was like really big, and like by here it's still pretty sizable room. All around this room are computer monitors and like computer parts and things. It looks like this entire floor was integrated to be a computer. Also, coming out from a doorway in the back, and also all over this floor, are lots of that little like circulatory system that has grown into it. Also, there are two of these gigantic beasts that are basically amorphous, blobby, kind of like pinkish white bodies. They have one of them has like a long, dangly, drooping eye that you recognize has been the one that's been peeking out occasionally, and it's attached to like a very small kind of rounded head with a long, like pointed yellow beak, and it's got one good eye that it turns and it looks at you, and it's got like a really long like neck attached to like a big kind of fat body. And it has like one crappy, like bent over, weird, like clawed foot and then it has sort of a meaty looking arm that doesn't have like a hand on the end of it. And then there's another one that's even less of a creature. It's more of a blob, but it seems like it's had a head that's trying to like grow out of its blobby body. And it seems like that it's attached to something that's coming out of the other room.
Is it melding with the computers?
With it, yes, it is absorbing and melding into the computers. So you two see that. And I'm sure their reaction to it is lovely.
Like, of course.
And then what happens is, as we run out of time, you two just sort of hanging there, you see one of those globby like tentacle hands just come out and pull you in.
Great.
Yay.
Bye,
that's where we-
Doran. I'll miss you.
Don't you leave us, we're gonna die.
So that is where
Yep.
we will end today. We will see you all next Tuesday here on 2050 Esports at 7 p.m. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good night, and may the dice ever be in your favor.